The best way to stand out when you're going back to school is by elevating your style. So here's exactly how to do that. Now I'm going to be breaking this up into everything that you need: shoes, accessories, clothing, fragrance, and so much more. All to make sure that you have the perfect wardrobe to make you stand out when you're going back to school. That being said, every time I talk about this, I always think about how I used to feel during this same exact season. So when I was in school, my main issues is where should I be shopping at? My budget, the right materials, confidence, and how can I stand out? So to keep everything simple, let's shop from only one place, and that is Revolve, which is perfect because they are today's video sponsor. So everything you hear is going to be from them. Now, when it comes to back to school shopping, everybody has a different budget and everybody likes different things. But let me show you exactly how I would do it if I was shopping online for everything that I wanted to go back to school. So here we are, first thing on the website. You can see they have a variety of different brands, different aesthetics. You have some popular brands and brands that I never heard of, as well as clothing, shoes, jackets and coats, which we'll get to all of in this video. Let's just go for the example of clothing right now. When I was younger, the first thing that I would do in any website is sort low to high. This is easiest if you're going to be sticking to a budget to make sure that you don't exceed that budget and find everything that you might need. So you can see some graphic t-shirts, some from Nike, some from Obey. Now, another huge tip to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need is to look at your own wardrobe and start taking notes of things that you need more of. When I was in school, I never had that many pairs of pants. In fact, I really only had one pair of black jeans that I would wear almost every day, and that is going to get boring very quickly. So if you're in that position, write down different colors of jeans to make sure you have different options to explore with and to truly start dressing better. Some things are going to be out of your comfort zone. So if all you're ever used to are jeans, try to look for something like corduroy jeans. For example, this one from Ralph Lauren is a great option. Look, you are never going to elevate your style or stand out if you cannot get out of your comfort zone. I know it's scary. When I was younger, I had a huge issue of wondering of what people might think of me, if people thought that I was going to be trying too hard. All these things are completely stupid. No one's paying that much attention to you, and therefore really get down the thought of you should be dressing for yourself and whatever makes you feel and look good. I think my personal style truly started to get that much better when I stopped worrying about other people. I stopped worrying about what other people are wearing, and most importantly, what other people thought of me. So let's just say for this example, I want to find new pairs of shoes. So look for men's shoes, and you could either stick to what you're comfortable with, like Nike, Vans, Reebok. These are not bad options by any means, but truth be told, a lot of your friends are going to be wearing stuff like this. Reebok Club C's, these are a very popular shoe. And instead of looking for brands that nobody else is wearing, just look for different variations of a shoe that you do like. So for example, everybody loves Converse, but when I was looking through the website, I found these Converse Chuck 70 Marquise. Now honestly, I have no idea who Marquise is, but he made a pretty good shoe. I was actually kind of shocked when I found out these were Converse. They're in the color beige, which is my favorite no matter what. I love the cursive Converse writing, different colored gum, especially because it's under $100. This is a great pickup that I was very happy to find. And speaking of which, one brand that I really want to get into is Veja. These are just as minimal as Converse, but it's a slightly different logo that you don't see too often. And sometimes that's really all you need. You don't need a whole new silhouette. You don't need a vibrant color to stand out. Sometimes it's really just the little details to make you finally start dressing better, yet staying within your comfort zone. However, just for this scenario, if it's Converse versus Veja, Converse is something that I was more comfortable with, and also it's more affordable. So if you're on a budget, I would stick with the Converse. The more I got older, the more I realized that having multiple different shoes is a great way to keep things fresh. And again, just because I got older, I started to realize that shoes are a huge part of your outfit. It's not just something that you should just throw on at the end. Sometimes I base my entire outfit just around my shoes, so it's always a great way to switch things up. And therefore, I love brands like New Balance, Puma, or again, just the classic Nike. These are all things that I would wear to school if I was going back. Now let's talk about some bottoms. Now the only real options you have are pants and shorts. For pants, definitely get those black jeans if you don't already have some. These from Calvin Klein are a great example. Calvin Klein jeans are very famous. They have a great reputation of high quality jeans. They last quite some time, and therefore it's always been one of my favorite brands. Now I got these in the color black. It might sound like I don't like black jeans, but trust me, these are my #1 pair of pants because they do go with everything. That being said, I would not wear this every day because you're just gonna be looking like everybody else. Therefore, I would at least have other options like dark wash, light wash, and if you could throw in some other colors, then the better. But from these three options, if you can, try to at least get 2 of them, and you are going to be in a great position to start elevating your style. Now, as far as shorts goes, sure, the classic athletic shorts are a good option, but I really wouldn't wear this to school. Sure, they're comfortable, but they're not really going to do anything for you when it comes to your style. Chino shorts and linen shorts are great options that I would highly consider if you've never got into that. As far as brands goes, I love Levi's, and I'm really considering 501s or 511s. 511s are a little bit more on the slim fit, so if you're into that, that, that's probably the most versatile option. But if you like looser ones, 501s are going to be your best option. And just a huge reminder that everything that I just mentioned, as well as everything I'm mentioning throughout this entire video, is all going to be found at Revolve. Whether you're trying to make your wardrobe better or starting a completely new wardrobe for this back to school season, Revolve is one of the best places that you could shop at just because they carry every brand. Some of the more popular and famous ones like Ralph Lauren, Converse, Levi's, or some brands that you've never heard of that can be a little bit more budget friendly or just be something completely unique that could help you stand out. And so whenever I mention a specific item, you could have a link to that specific piece right here on YouTube at the bottom of this video. In case I show something that you might like and you think that you would look good and feel confident in, right now is the perfect time to try something new to make yourself look and feel better. And so shopping at a place like Revolve makes it very easy to find new brands that you would have never found out about and can easily become some of your favorite pieces. For example, the shirt that I'm wearing is from a brand called Bound. Never heard of them before, and had I just stuck to the same brands as I always do, I would have never had this item that I've been wearing a ton of. This is a Cuban shirt that has a diamond design. I love the fabric, I love the fit, and a shirt like this you could wear multiple different ways. By itself, how I'm doing it right now, over a tank top, as well as with a variety of different types of pants. Now let's talk about one item that is guaranteed to get you compliments and look better in, and that is knitted polos. The whole knitted design gives you texture, which is an easy way to make yourself look better. Going back to what I mentioned earlier, I never wanted to experiment with anything when I was in school, and that is extremely common because nobody has the confidence or courage to start experimenting with new things. But if you could be amongst the few people who actually do that, then trust me, a lot of people are going to notice. So let's take a look at this knitted polo from a brand called Enchant. Again, new brand, never heard of them, but when I saw this item, this was right up my alley. For the longest, I've been wearing knitted polos, one of my favorite items. I love the color navy, and this one's color blocked, so it has blue and white. Or for those of you guys who just like plain t-shirts, you don't have to stick to a boring t-shirt to stay within your comfort zone. A great example is this oversized French terry t-shirt that's actually 12% linen, so it makes for a great piece even on those hotter days. It's also in a beige color, which I'm obsessed with. I can quite literally be happy if my entire wardrobe was different shades of white, beige, tan, whatever. I genuinely don't think I would complain. And so when I saw this shirt, it was an easy pickup. Now look, another thing that everybody's gonna be wearing are hoodies and sweatshirts, and as much as I love these items, let's take something that's similar and give you an option to, again, make yourself stay comfortable yet looking better. Collared sweatshirts are probably the most underrated item that every guy needs to try. And so I picked up this one from Ralph Lauren. This one's in the color brown, which again, I'm obsessed with this color. I love Polo Ralph Lauren. And so this is just one of those items that when I saw, I knew I had to pick it up, and I'm very excited to start wearing this more. And you can do the same, especially during this back to school season. Again, everything is going to be linked in this video. So if it's not obvious enough, I've always loved tops. And so my wardrobe is pretty much 80% tops and 20% bottoms. And that's just because bottoms, they are very easy to be versatile. You could quite literally wear the same pants 3 days out of the week and just switch up the top. And that is a great way to have a versatile and more cost-effective wardrobe. And now that you have a good base, if you could wear accessories to school, you are setting yourself up to be one of the best dressed people in your entire school. Now again, you have no idea where to shop. You have no idea what brands to look out for. Here are the best brands of accessories in my opinion. I love Serge de Neims, and lately I've been loving Mindside. First, let's talk about Serge de Neims because this was my first pendant necklace, and to this day still holds up nicely. I love this brand because they make affordable, high quality jewelry. They have a bunch of different pendants. They have some in gold and silver, and same thing with Mindside. This one's slightly more expensive, but for me the quality definitely holds up to that price. My favorite item that I picked up that I wear to this day is this gold cup bracelet from Mindside, and in fact both of these brands can be found at Revolve, so that's just a huge bonus. Now if you have no idea where to start, I would start off with a pendant necklace, then I would move on to a bracelet, and if you're the kind of person who likes rings, then by all means try that. No matter how many times I've tried, I just can't seem to get the hang of rings, so at this point I pretty much gave up on that, and I started to kind of realize that I like what I like, and that doesn't have to be one of each accessory. I'm sticking to what I like, which is a pendant necklace, bracelet, and a watch. By a landslide, I'm recommending Casio. That's the best affordable option that you can find anywhere. That's the whole beauty with accessories. One day you can wear gold, one day you can wear silver, one day you can wear bracelets, but again, everything is entirely up to you. Like I said, I was really insecure in high school, but you don't have to be. So I hope this video did help you out, and if you want to know 10 things that you need to know before going to school, here's a video that's going to show you exactly that.